Here we go. Thursday. Welcome back, everybody. Had a day off. Um, yeah. Now we're here. Got the 24-hour live stream banned, removed. But now we're back again. And I will probably do my best to learn my lesson, not to show something, But good morning, everybody. Good morning. Yeah, I still have the sleepy voice. I don't know how I'm gonna recover. I need you would think yesterday I would have taken the day off to sleep, but no, it was Krista's birthday. So she wanted to go to Epic Universe, and we had this planned for like 2 months. And I just kept looking like, holy crap, I gotta go to Epic Universe. It was a great trip, but a terrible one at best. It was just kind of like, hey, we're at Epic. Hey, Super Nintendo World. Hey, everything is good. Can I go home now? Can I go home now? That's what was going on yesterday. And of course, played Fortnite. I don't know why. I should have just went to sleep, but here we are. Hopefully we'll get things moving. So, how are you guys doing? Look at you guys already before I even begin the day. Here's a Tico in celebration of your return. Llama pajamas with 5 gifted memberships to the channel. You guys ready for a roast Tico early in the morning? You guys ready? It's been a minute. Let's do it. And Meta Slave out of nowhere with 20 gifted memberships to the channel. A lot of people saying welcome back, Jay. Thank you. Let's try to end the month without another strike, right? But then the whole channel goes tumbling down. So Meta Slave out of nowhere, up early, 20 gifted memberships. What an awesome person to meet at the con. If you didn't, you really missed it. And Old Man Hatfield says, keep the roast. Tico going with another. Kind of sitting up on my chair a little bit here, so might not see the old eyes looking at you. Did get a nice haircut on my day off. Well, forced day off, shall we? Thundarius Retus says, good morning, Captain Pew Pew and Sir Finger Guns. Yeah, we'll stay away from that. We'll stay away. Neil Horn says, hey, Jay. Why didn't the cactus get invited to the mushroom party? He wasn't a fun guy. Man, it's too early for that, man. Also, did you make any toy or comic purchases at MegaCon? You want to know the truth? I didn't get anything at MegaCon. I'm a little upset about it. I had like no time. None. No time to get anything. Kind of sucks. I did get a lot of cool gifts though. I showed them off not yesterday. I showed them off before the channel was taken down. Or the stream. Whee. We're gonna make it though. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. I got like some cool comics and Thunderius. I don't know if you guys remember. I showed this off. I don't even want to take it out of the wrapping, man. This is so freaking cool. I don't even want to take it out. It's all right next to me. It's all right next to me. And then of course the stuff from Wasp is right in front of me so I could see it till I put these things on my cry. She got me like booby shots, you know. You know. Uh these are little pins that go on your Crocs. She got A55. A little bit of yeah. I did get this headband from I don't know if I showed this. I did get this headband and bracelet from John Cena. I'll probably give these away. I don't know if anybody wants this though. Not everyone here is a wrestling fan. So it's a unique little well, I did it wrong. Belt, I guess. Goes around your wrist. He actually it's not anything really special. He had a bunch of these that he was giving away to the kids, so I guess he thought I had Down syndrome or something. He's like, "Here you go, son. Life's been rough on you, eh? Life's been pretty rough on you, huh, son? Have a headband." Nerf heard it for 10. YouTube is dumb still. Tax. Oh, I see. We have a change in profile pic from Darth Manic 66 for 5. Got suspended again, and you'll be sponsored by the NRA. 12 more to go. 12 more to go. People ask if I'm doing well. I need to go to sleep. One more full day. It seems apparent to some of us at YouTube is gunning for you. That was that was
weird, buddy. You're weird.
Just based off your pics and video, Orlando Bloom looks a lot happier now that he's free of Katy Perry. I don't get into any of that stuff. Also, after posting that video, um, my comment section is filled with people saying, "Jay, Orlando Bloom is a progressive leftist. How dare you? Like, I'll never watch you again because you were with that guy." I was like, uh, I'm sorry. It was just a job. It wasn't like I was campaigning with him or anything like that. Yeah, people got mad. I was like, "What? What the heck?" People are so angry with me. They're just like, "How could you, Jay? How could you do that? How could you be with Orlando Bloom?" I'm like, "We didn't even talk politics." You know? I get it though. Be mad. It's okay. It's okay. Uh Predon Corpse over on Kick just came in with 3 kicks to my face. Spicy Binary Recoil, Crispy Nokin is over there. Over on Rumble, we got Chris, Lady Marine, and Kosh is over there. Dan Vass says that's called the woke right. Right ringers who believe like the left. Yeah, they were pretty mad. They're like, "Sorry, Jay, I think you're a nice guy, but I have to unfollow you. I will not be associated with someone like that." I'm like, "Okay, it's just a job, but hey." I don't even remember Orlando Bloom coming out and saying anything like for Kamala, but who I don't know, man. We usually call it out when it's here, but gee, I can't believe you took a job for money. Yeah, I know. Darth Manic 66 for 5 gets suspended again, and you'll be on an ATF watch list. Correction, 9 more to go. Just double, triple checked. Hey. There you go. It's weird though. It's weird. Like you had the people that are like, "Oh, Jay, that's cool. Okay, thank you." Then you have the people that are like, "I'll never watch you again." Then you have the people, "Why would Orlando Bloom associate with a lowlife like that?" I'm like, "Do you not know who I am?" I'm Dan. I'm Dan. I'm friends with Dan Vask. This has got to be the funniest tweet I have ever, like the funniest tweet of 2026. Hold on, let me clear this up. Thanks for joining my Patreon. Hopefully things will get back to normal in April. This is the funniest. I couldn't believe. Hold on. I couldn't believe this. Dan Vass, I got a 61-inch CRT for my retro gaming setup. Look how happy Dan is. Look how happy Shia LaBeouf is in this picture. What is that arcade? What is that arcade in the reflection? That's what I want to know. What is that arcade all about? You know? What is this? What video game is that, Dan? I can't see it. £500 of display grade. He gets community noted. You're right. That's a RPTV, but it's also a CRT RPTV. Bro, how do you get community noted by just standing next to a television? Bro got 12 million interactions for this post. 12 freaking million, dude. How?
What's up, guys? This is for bragging rights tonight on TNME. I got a huge ass CRT for my retro setup, and let me turn the camera. I put this Crash 1 for the PlayStation here on top of it, just so you guys can see.
Oh man, Dan got air conditioning right here. Some air conditioning. Good for you, man.
Just so you guys can have a reference of the size of this thing. It's a Sony, which is one of the best brands for CRTs. And let me see if I can do this with one hand. Is ready.
He's so happy. That's awesome. That was unnecessary. Dan, that was unnecessary. You didn't have to put your hand in front of the beautiful Sony lit up. That's why you're getting canceled right now, okay? That's what's going on here. You shouldn't have put your hand up there and did a little like fairy tale thing. That's the problem. Now that I'm seeing, that's the problem.
Fuck.
Okay. And he said a bad word. All right, we're going to try again. You should have kept your hand away from it. We want to see the goodness, not your dirty fingernails. Come on, brother. Now Dan has to explain himself. Okay, because he's getting canceled. Wow. How heavy was that? You look like Jon Snow. I don't even want to view the quote tweets. Here we go. Let's see what we got here. Retro Tech USA. Should we tell him? Man bought literally the worst type of TV ever made, thinking it's a CRT. Dan is getting wrecked, bro. Dan is getting wrecked. I'm really sorry for this guy because he thinks he scored the holy grail, but actually he bought the worst retro gaming gear anyone would want in 2026. I'd buy that for $1. Wow. Lady Gravemaster. Some positives. Ben Shapiro's bicep. What the heck kind of account is that? Yeah, but it's not a CRT. It's a rear projection TV. Most models use CRT projection. Like I look who's commenting in Portuguese. Somebody with the trans flag. Trans girl, bi, she, her. Wow. That is a piece of crap projector TV. It's the worst picture possible. A basic Google search would have revealed this to him. What does he think the word CRT means? Dad is getting. Oh, that's a real projection, Einstein. CRT my butt. I know Dan looks so proud and happy. Oh, if your CRT is more than 20 inches, you're overcompensating for your little pee-pee. Holy crap, dude. Holy crap. Now you got women saying you got a small wiener, Dan. What is this? And look how happy Dan is. Look how happy he is. Oh, man. It's an overhead projector, which is still retro, but not CRT. They look blurry with colors usually poorly calibrated. But hey, he looks happy. Oh, I'm dying, man. Jay's enjoying this. I'm enjoying this a little too much. Dan has left the chat because he feels shame. Feels a little shame. Who's gonna tell him? Dang, you got like big accounts commenting, bro. Yo, Beardson, you effing own this guy. Bro, I don't even. Oh, he's talking about the TV. Bro is out here flexing. How much old man strength he's capable of to have enough to move this into your house must have taken a true Herculean effort. Oh, I found out that Gen Z thinks projectors were always digital. It's pretty bad. Not CRT. I'm laughing at you. You're a pansexual. And you have F ice in your bio. We're actually laughing at you, Fry. We're laughing at you. Go make love to a frying pan. Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, selling, scamming people, thinking it's a big box CRT will never not be hysterical. Dang. The amount of bitter people out there because the dude is happy with his new TV is unreal. This network is a sewer. Oh, there's somebody sticking up for you. You should follow him, Dan. He's in Sweden. A television. Actually, that's a rear projection TV, big dog, and it effing sucks. Oh man. 61 CRT. Does he know? Dang, Dan. Oh no. Oh man. Basically, Colin said Dan has autism. I had an actual CRT nearly this size. My dad just about killed himself trying to move it with a friend. There we go. Diesel says, awesome, Dan. Good for you. Not CRT. My grandma had one of those. She gave it away for free to someone while moving. I don't get it though, man. This guy, like, Dan gets 12 million impressions with a community note over him standing in front of a TV posting it. I don't get it. I don't get it. While I come out and post some of the most intellectual things ever, and you know, I get 3 likes. I don't know. It's 100 kilograms. Is that, did I say that right? How many pounds is that? We're imperial over here, Dan. How many pounds is that? Jay, people just don't like you. Dang, that sucks to hear in the morning. $250, not kilogram. Oh my gosh. 250 pounds. I know people don't like me. Because while Dan was dealing with that, I was dealing with something that nobody in my sphere was dealing with but me. Jay, I like you. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody does. Right before March 19th, right before MegaCon, my good friend Marvin decided to watch my Transformers video. No one in like G&G talks about Transformers, or at least Skybound Comics, except for me, sometimes Cole Hauser, and Az. That's it. Here's the article here. Transformers replaces Optimus Prime with female Autobot Elita 1 to become Elita Prime. In this article, I see Cole Hauser's tagged. It's about me. It's about me. So it talks about my video. It talks about how in the video, I literally had some theories of the process of what's going to happen. I literally was like, I'm going to stick with it. I feel like there's something bigger about to happen. Blah, blah, blah. And I did say I didn't like it. I didn't like the decision, but we're gonna stick with I'm gonna stick with the process for a little while till the next volume is done. We'll see, which is about like 7 comics. All right. I've been with the comics since day one, so I see how they do things. The writers do things to kind of gain interest again. You know, like when they killed off Bumblebee in the first episode, like I see how they like I know how they I don't know if I know how, but it's like that every 15 issues they do something ridiculous to try to get people talking. This is definitely a talking point. And she's going to be the leader on Cybertron for a couple issues. So, what's up, Yellow Flash? Top of the morning to you. Anyway, I told everybody there on G&G, and I said, this thing is going to go, it's going to be one of your biggest, it's going to be one of your biggest articles on G&G. And they were like, are you sure, man? Nobody talks Transformers. It's not like, yeah, look at this. 76. Okay. 76,000. It is. It happened to be one of the biggest click on article things that is talked about outside of our little G&G circle. Anyway, with that being said, I'm getting freaking massacred by some weird Transformer fraction online. Like this guy transforms into a gun, tells me to get out of the fandom. Your kind doesn't belong here. Misogynist. And there's hundreds of these. I just didn't like. I didn't have the time to. I didn't have the time to like. Oh shoot! Is that a gun? That's a cartoon gun. Look who's canceling me. Hold on. Let's get. Oh freak Jay. There we go. She, her, lesbian council. She's got a Lita 1 with the Russian flag. That fat gal on Discord, I guess. This is just one of hundreds, man. Hundreds that are coming after me, calling me like old. This guy's like, I successfully ratioed geeks and gamers. He actually didn't. But here he's like, oh, for F's sake, now the grifter tourist crowd is flooding in. Now they're calling me a tourist. Freaking calling me a tourist in Transformers. I'd like to see his Transformers collection. First of all, he didn't ratio geeks and gamers. But he likes to cut out the screen to show people that he actually did something. I don't know. This guy's like, get him. Yeah, get me. I'm about to sentinel him next. I don't know. Nice. F him up. These people are like weird, man. I don't know. I don't know why they want me out of the Transformers community. This guy has Yoshi as his profile pic. Transformer artist. I'm tired of AI grifters and Wasp's biggest hater. Do not ever use my work for AI ever. Okay. Noticing how the franchise began its decline when they started pandering to 50-year-olds and making all of the designs look the same as they looked in G1. So now they're saying like the G1 Transformers suck and that Transformers is on the decline. Actually, the Skybound comic is one of the more popular comic books out there. And as far as toys go, if you look at the data, Billy, it's the G1 toys or the G1 models that outsell anything new. I'm assuming that's Michael Bay. And the issue is, look how they use like a grainy old. I still take this all day, every day. Oh, great. Another gun on the screen. We still haven't really gotten a really good G1 like see like I know the originals out there, but man, that had a lot of flaws. Like, but I mean, it was still good. Like, don't get me wrong. Yeah, but anyway, like there is tons of these that are going around for little old Jay. The quote tweets are, "Hell, that's me." This post reeks of tourist. Yeah, that's me, a tourist. I don't care if tourists are saying this. I as a Transformer fan think this is boring 80s baby nonsense. Say they hate the G1. Crazy. Um Optimus Prime held onto the Matrix for 4 million years and 65 episodes of the original cartoon and had to die, which was terrible PR for the brand. Every comic book Prime gets mugged at one point. Mm. Grifter saying stupid stuff about a comic he didn't read and then claiming the guy who wrote it doesn't understand Optimus Prime. Bro, I have done a video on every single Skybound comic on my channel, you dumb epic Avenger. Every single one. So these guys are doing the we can't tell a story where there's a female character thing. Yeah. I don't know. Not geeks and gamers on the timeline again. They've done this before. Who's this? Who's Jake? Nobody. You have to be a literal toddler to realize the status quo isn't going to return. She's going to realize this isn't the right way, and I'm just going to get his Matrix back. I said that in my video. Oh boy, here comes reeks and lamers to butt their heads into a place where no one wants them. Must be a day ending in Y. I should do a video on this. As always, Jeremy, aka D-Day Cobra, and his gang can't run away from tourist allegations because honestly, they can't read comics and follow up with stories. I did a video on every single comic in the series. Every single comic I did a video on. Every single comic. Oh, he's a nobody. Oh no, he's a theme park guy. I love amusement parks. Yeah. For everyone left and right, read the books first. It's in the video. Misogynist LARPing as Transformers fan. It's in the video. All right, someone agrees with me. There you go. Anyway. Such is life. Such is life on the internet. You can't post about a TV and you can't post about Transformers, apparently, or you're a tourist, or you don't know what you're talking about, or you just don't know. Get out of my fandom, you freaking tourist. Laugh now, Jay. It's like I'm like, dang, I'm all alone. I'm all alone in this fight because nobody in our fandom really talks about Transformers much. Kind of like Dan is a little all alone. He didn't really, not too many people like talk about CRTs or CPRs or whatever he had. Ah, I agree with Taurus J. Clause of a 2, I refuse to comment till issue 35. My man West for 5. Jay, old boy, I'm visiting Universal for the first time next month to see Harry Potter stuff before it's changed. I hope to bump into you. I don't think they're going to change it at the park for a while. I think you're good. I think you're good. Colossus says I responded to this. I know you would. I know you would. I guess what I'm saying is not you guys in the chat. I'm like mostly like there's no one in our YouTube sphere making videos on the comics. So for a small few. That's what I should have said. I had a poor choice of words. Well, actually, nerd tax for Dan Vask. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, remember that time you covered all the Skybound Transformers comics? I'm freaking wearing a Starscream hat. Oh, Lord, help me with these people. Oh, Lord, help me. Jay, what did you think of the new Harry Potter trailer? I thought it looked good, except for Snape. Looked kind of off-putting, but that Harry Potter series is going to be massive, whether you like it or not. Speaking of fandoms that need help, also, I really wanted to go over the Nick Shirley California. I am so far behind on that, like 2 weeks. I still might do a special live stream and just watch it. It's like 40 minutes. Um, so I might just do a special live stream and like anybody wants to like, because I haven't seen it yet. I would love to go through that as we get back into the flow of things. Speaking of like fandoms, what are we doing, man? What are we doing, man? What happened to He-Man? What kind of shampoo and conditioner is this man? Are they advertising shampoo and conditioner? Coke for 2 says they're just mad Trump is the president. Oh yeah. That's part of it. Man, that looks rough, dude. I can't like look, it's like lips like it's like lipstick. There's like a mole on his lip. Oh, dude, what are they doing, man? Is that real? He does. He has a mole on the top of his lip. Now he's showing his butt. Ah, dude. I don't remember He-Man being a 16-year-old California surfer. Ah. Wes said I had Scott Steiner fig. Now they sell this. Yeah. Oh, there it is. I don't know why I didn't show up earlier. This is rough, man. That's a Barbie doll with her hair chopped off. They didn't even try, man. Man, that hair, dude. They better get some kind of like shampoo commercial for this. I don't know. So for you He-Man fans, I think this is a great opportunity to let you know you only have a few days left. All right. You only have a few days left. What a great transition to the grift to get the I Have the Power t shirt from Nine Line Apparel. For those that came to MegaCon and went shopping and helped a bunch of veterans that day, we're doing the same. Plus, you get this awesome, I really can't say, it's I Have the Power. You got the main character in like battle gear. Get it before they take it down. It's pretty cool. Look at that. Look how much cooler it is. I know a lot of people picked these up already. Jay need Colehausen a model. I don't have any to give him the model. He's got something else. Buy quick before they transform it. Feel good about your purchase, man. The movie's coming out. Everyone's like gun Jay. This should be okay. No one's shooting it. It's all about the shooting. It looks freaking cool. The front's got Castle Grayskull. Like you can't go wrong with that. And help veterans, man. We're doing such a good work over there. They're very happy with this community. They're very happy with this community. I hear that, Bruce. I hear that loud and clear. Odyssey Run says, I already bought it, but now I wonder if Jay has any knowledge of He-Man because he doesn't know Transformers. The shirt's pretty awesome. Dun, 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 dun. Thanks again for all your work with Nine Line and supporting vets in need. It's my pleasure, man. It's my pleasure. There we go. Anyway, that was a good little transition there. Because what the freak are we doing here? Yeah. What are we doing? Surprised you show FPS games on, you turd. Wait, what are you saying? Did you just call me a turd? Did you really come into my show? And just called me a turd? Help me. I need context. Twisted Jack. I need some context here. What are we doing? You calling me a turd? Or you calling what are we doing here? Oh, got it. I figured first person shooters. I'm calling YouTube a turd. I got it. That's what I thought. I was just making sure. I was like, what? YouTube is a turd. My apologies. I'm a little slow. Plus, I'm a little tired. Plus, I'm looking at this pretty mouth He-Man, which is really weird. It's making me feel weird. So my brain isn't functioning on he's I just woke up to Oh. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Where did I leave off? I feel like we should watch this video together and get it out of the way. No? It's 39 minutes. Let's do it. I want to do it. We're gonna transition. We're gonna do it now. The He-Man doll has Anna. All right, focus, Shay. Focus. Wake up. I haven't seen this yet. I really wanted to go through it, but I heard this is really good. Plus, I'm like I feel like I've been talking for 3 hours and it's only been 40 minutes. Watch, there's going to be a gun in the video. Yeah, maybe. Here's the full 40 minutes of my crew and I exposing California fraud. Minnesota was big, but California is even bigger. We uncover over 170 million in fraud. I actually love these videos. So, all right, you guys ready? Let's get some coffee. Let's get some popcorn. We got 400 people in here. Finally, a topic. We're back at it. You know? Hold on here. Jay did the gun thing on purpose while he was wearing the Canadian Bear outfit. He didn't want to do a full stream. I did do a full stream, and it's still up on Kick and Rumble. Here we go.
This is the sound of hospice money. Could you just answer the question, what's the need for a 1,000% increase in hospice care here inside of LA? Do you have the paperwork to enroll a little boy by the name of Joey?
You don't know what's going on?
Well, it says there's 14 children enrolled here on the state of California. That there is $6,000 per beneficiary. Can you give us any explanation? Where can we open a hospice at? Get a Maybach just like you.
California may have the largest amount of fraud in the country, as California is the state with the highest taxes and collects more money than any other state in America. It is filled with fraud. California's version of Medicaid, called Medi-Cal, has more than doubled since 2022 from $108 billion to a proposed $222 billion in 2026. Their population, however, has not grown exponentially. However, their spending has.
Talking about Medicaid and Medicare and like freaking health insurance and all that stuff, that is I feel like many of you guys in my chat already know or feel as if the healthcare industry in America has been a fraud system for years. Like, how is health insurance more expensive than some people's rent? You know what I mean? Medicare and welfare. How is it more expensive to have health insurance than to pay for your rent? It's insane. I'm not gonna ask what you guys are paying. Some of y'all have it with your job or whatever, but it's like for a family of 4, you're talking like over $2,000 for like good health insurance, right? Easy. It shouldn't be this way.
There has been 1,000% increase in hospice care in the Los Angeles County. In fact, 1 out of every $10 of home health care in America is spent in Los Angeles. On top of that, their government-funded daycare programs are filled with violations while they continue to give money to these fraudsters It is estimated that the fraud in California could be in the hundreds of billions of dollars. In this video, we'll be going face to face with these fraudsters, confronting them as they defraud the American taxpayer out of millions and billions of dollars as they live their lives in luxury, driving around luxurious cars that cost more than $100,000 that you actually paid for. Let's start first by going to these daycares filled with violations that still continue to receive money from the government.
So this is the location of the daycare. It's in the middle of this shopping plaza. A lot of the buildings are closed down or boarded up, have been graffitied. And then you also have just a big dumpster right here with all this garbage. And then the daycare is right there. We're gonna go in right now.
We actually have a homeless person there too.
Oh,
See that?
there's actually somebody sleeping here right now. Hello? You all right? Yeah. And so there is a homeless man who's sleeping right next to the daycare. He's sleeping right here and the daycare is right there. This does not look like a place where you'd want to bring your child, and it does not look suitable and set the code to be a place where children are enrolled. So
I kind of feel for his life a little bit. I kind of feel for Nick Shirley's life. I saw these reports about 3 weeks ago. Little Jim's Halo, James O'Keefe was in California too, investigating the homeless. He saw NGO bribing them with money to sign voter papers. His crew was assaulted. You know what the worst part about all this? Nothing will be done about it. Nothing will be done about it. That's the sad thing, you know? Freaking nothing will be done about it.
they do have some children here. How many do they usually say they have, or what's the story with the children?
The last few visits from the state have said that they have 39 enrolled.
And right now we're seeing about 5 children.
Yes.
They are enrolling right now. It says Medina Learning Center is now enrolling. So let's see if little Joey can learn a little bit here at Medina. Do you have the paperwork to enroll a little boy by the name of Joey? Yes, we'd like to enroll little Joey in the daycare.
They have as their backup facility the UMI Learning Center, and the UMI Learning Center was convicted in federal court in 2024 of having 150 ghost kids. So I want to find out what the affiliation is and why this facility is listed as the backup.
Yeah, can I get the paperwork to enroll a child?
Yes, I can.
Great.
What do you think about daycares being used for fraudulent businesses to receive money from the government to say they're enrolling 39 children, 89 children, and for millions of dollars be going towards these facilities? What do you think about that as you do work in a daycare?
No, it does happen. I've seen it like elsewhere. I've seen it like being listening to the news. So it does happen. From time to time. Yeah.
Thank you.
The card that they gave us, this is the licensee, the person who owns it.
And that's so far been the only thing they've been able to give us as to how to enroll a child.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the back corner of this parking lot appears to be the playground. Here's a bunch of garbage. And then right here appears to be the playground. Some strange things are happening outside this daycare. Whether or not it's fraudulent, there is a lot of suspicious activity.
David says enroll Billy. And Wicked Virtue has blessed us with her presence with a $4 super sticker. Good morning. Thank you for the cup of coffee. I need 3. Jim P says, but Jay, I thought Pam Bondi was the best AG. She sucks. Listen, out of everyone, I give the benefit of the doubt. The fact, again, I can say this a million times over. Shout out Treebeard, I see in the chat. The fact that a YouTuber, a young man, could literally go online, pull up the paperwork on a government website, then drive to these places and say something funny's going on and just show, like, look at that dump. There is no chance. I'm as someone that worked at a school, there is no way. I remember cleaning stuff up. Like they would come out all the time, and it's like you could not have trash like that near the playground. Like you could not have that. That's like a massive violation. You would be fined, all kinds of stuff. It's like there's no way that's acceptable. And the fact that this young man could go out there and just film it and be like, I found this online. It's like, do something about it, please. Like, do something about it. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I'm just saying, you notice he hasn't come to Florida yet to do anything. Maybe it's still, it could be here too. I'm not saying it's not, but
taking place. This right here is Hayden Sarah Family Childcare. This is a daycare right here. Apparently they have 14 children enrolled. Tell us a little bit more about this daycare right here. We're in the middle of the hills here in San Diego.
So according to state records, when inspectors arrived here, there were 14 kids enrolled, but 0 present. And then this place was also cited for having missing children's records and also not having a facility roster.
It's kind of weird that there's this daycare in the middle of a neighborhood. Hello?
I was naked, okay?
No, you weren't.
I can sue you. I was like, I wasn't dressed up. I'm Muslim.
Either way, can we enroll a child into the daycare?
You don't know what's going on.
Well, it says there's 14 children enrolled here on the state of California.
All right.
It says there's 14 children enrolled here.
You don't care.
I do care. Then where are the children?
You don't care.
Where are the children at?
It's not enough, Minnesota. You come here.
Where are the children at? Where are the children at, ma'am? All right, so what she's doing is she's making a video right now. She's gonna send it out all to all the other daycares. But at the end of the day, enrolled for 14 children, no children here. And this is from the state of California. We're not targeting Somalian population. We're just going after daycares. And it just so happens to be that all the daycares, they are Somalian so far. Where are the children at, ma'am? 14 children. Would you like to make a statement as to where the children are?
You don't care where is my children are.
Ma'am, we would not be here if we weren't asking you.
You don't care. You don't care.
What do you mean we don't care? This is why we're here.
And don't record me. You don't care.
This is why we're here to ask about these daycares.
Ask me who you are. Who you are.
My name's Nick Shirley. You already know that.
Shirley, I know, but you a trouble man.
How are we making trouble?
You're a trouble man.
Let me call 911.
We just want to know where the children are.
No, I'm calling 911.
For what?
To you.
For what?
You come to my house.
We haven't done anything.
I don't know.
The problem with these daycares is that they receive money through a program called CalWorks, but as you see, there are no children actually there. These fraudsters are simply enrolling children on paper to receive government subsidies. Even after the state visits these daycares and confirms there are no children actually there, the government and the state continue to give these daycares money. Now let's go to another daycare.
Once again, we have another daycare, but this daycare is right here inside of this home.
It's so beyond me. It's so beyond me. Like, the more you watch stuff like this, where it's like, you can't send one person out to like go through this and shut this stuff down and stop sending them money. You know, it's all connected. It's freaking all connected. Man.
And let's see if there's any children here. They do say they have 7 enrolled. The state has said that there is 0 when they arrive. Is this Habubu Family Childcare?
He did not just say Habuboob. Did he literally say Habuboob? Did he say that? Did he literally just say Habuboob?
Here. They do say they have 7 enrolled. The state has said that there is 0 when they arrive. Is this Habubu Family Childcare? Yeah, we were wondering if we could enroll a child into the daycare here.
We know you. You need to get up from here because there is trespassing. You see the sign we have trespassing?
And can I speak with somebody on the sidewalk? We just like to speak with somebody. Yes, sir.
Hide the sign, please.
Yes, we're right here. Can we talk to you really quick, sir? Can I come talk to you, please? All right, so right now, the current situation is we have some people yelling through the Ring doorbell cam. A man came out, started yelling, and then we also have this car recording us as well. But we just want to ask for some clarification for the American people.
4 different visits. The state inspectors have shown up. There's kids enrolled anywhere from 7 kids and up. And every single time the state has showed up, 0.
0 children.
That's the state of California.
We're just asking for some clarification.
It is crazy that every time, like, they all know who Nick is. They all know who Nick is. They're like, if you see this guy, they probably send out photos. If you see this guy, don't talk to them. Habubu in Somalia means Billy. Do you have Somalians in Brazil? Jay was found guilty of wait a minute. Misusing Energon. Wait. Are you trying to say Energon cubes in the wrong use? He's funding Megatron's run for public office. That's pretty funny. Little Jim's Halo for 2 says CBS investigated this too. LOL, the sky is falling. Man, this is rough, dude. Wow. Mike has bad news. Childcare being in a house in and out itself isn't a sign of fraud. The fact that the state is still paying tells me that someone within the government is on the fraud and receiving a kickback. Yeah.
They won't even answer any of our questions.
So essentially, a house just like this is receiving money from government subsidies without actually running a daycare. Meanwhile, they get money from the government as they run their fake daycares. Now let's go to another one that's even more concerning, as kids are left all alone.
Now we're at the Jama Shukri Family Childcare. This place is not in a shopping plaza. It's not anywhere near any place that looks like a place where a daycare would be. In fact, it's actually in one of these apartments right here. So they're able to have daycares inside apartment buildings?
Yes. So I've come across many of these. Some of these are on the third story of an apartment complex. It's only 1 bedroom, and yet the capacity is for 8 kids.
We just arrived at the daycare. We have 2 kids out here. I don't know if they're members of the daycare. There's no oversight right here. Can we talk to your teacher? Is your teacher there? So this is the first child we've ever encountered at one of these daycares. There's 2 kids out here right now, and we're going to see if we can talk to the
Licensee. It is, according to this paperwork, Shukri Jama.
Can we talk to the adult?
He is not here.
Not here.
Yeah.
So you guys all by yourself?
Yeah.
No one's here.
Man, throw those people in freaking
Okay, so you guys are all by yourself.
Dude.
Okay. I can see by myself.
Yeah, okay, that's concerning. No one's watching those children, and they're all by themselves.
My heart is breaking right now. I can't. Unbelievable.
Yeah, and what makes you so emotional as a mother, seeing that those kids are just out by themselves?
Seeing the kids all by themselves. It's supposed to be a licensed daycare, and there's no adult anywhere. What is going on?
And the crazy thing is, California allocates $6 billion to childcare and daycare facilities just like these, and there are over 39,000 facilities in the state. The California Department of Social Services even found an error rate of over 1.6% in their own audits. And to be very conservative, it is safe to say there's upwards of $100 million in fraud lost each and every single year. And now let's head over to where there's so much fraud, you're going to lose your mind. Let's head over to Van Nuys, where there's home health care and hospice fraud literally everywhere.
With the fraud here, California ranks the highest for Medicare, Medicaid, Medi-Cal, whatever you want to call it. They spend the most amount of money per state. And here in LA, 1 out of every $10 that goes towards home health care in the United States goes to a business here in LA. Right now, we're in Van Nuys. This location has tons of hospice centers, home health care centers. And right now, we are going to Gardens of Angels.
Garden of Angels. Shout out to all the lurkers. It's been a crazy week. Hopefully, Monday, we get back to the normal craziness of the show. And thanks for the 435 people being here. Shout out to all of you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That looks like Dan Vask in the car. Dan Vask, after being ratioed and destroyed on Twitter by Americans from California over a CRTV, has decided to go undercover to put all those people in jail for running a hospice fraud. So that's what he did. He got sick of these people talking about him on Twitter. He decided that he's going to go undercover and get these people thrown in jail. I respect it, man. I respect it.
Hospice, they billed $4.8 million per beneficiary. They charged $5,807 with 28.6 claims per patient and only 2 codes, which means 2 services were provided. And inside of the same location, there's also Blossom Hospice, and they received $3.4 million with $6,000 per beneficiary at $927 per claim and only 1 code, which means they only provided.
If this dude speaks Portuguese or like has a Brazilian accent, I'm going to lose it.
1 service, and it looks like there's about 15 more hospice centers inside this one plaza we're going to right now. We have all the information with us. In some of these places, it doesn't even look like they've been registered with the CMS, which is the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid. 7 of the 4 entities have 0 SMS data, possibly shell registrations, shell companies. And it's rumored that these are Armenian Russian gangs. Russian
gangs, bro.
So we're going to be going in there and we're just going to ask them.
Bro, you're going in to mess with Russian gangs? Bro, someone protect this kid.
What's the need for all this hospice? Is there that many people dying here in LA where they need to be spending millions and millions of dollars on this hospice care? All right, right now we're looking for a Garden of Angels Hospice. All these buildings are all hospice centers. Let's see if we can find Garden of Angels. This is the Angels of Haven Hospice Care. We have Angels of Valley Hospice. Hello, how are you? Good. We were looking for Guardian of Angels Hospice, but this one will probably do Angels of Valley Hospice. We were wondering if we could get some information to check our grandma into hospice. Your grandma? Yeah. We would love to maybe see if it's possible to get her in here to Angels of Valley. Hospital referral. Okay, how many people do you guys have with you guys? Irrelevant. Oh, okay.
Where are you guys from?
Where am I from? I'm from here. We're just looking for a spot for our grandma.
Yeah, no, we're doing only referrals from hospital.
Okay. Yeah, because we're seeing like we got Garden of Angels, Blossom Hospice here. Okay, well we'll keep looking for Guardian of Angels then.
Yeah, I don't know.
So they say they only take it from hospitals, which could be a valid response. Let's go see if we can find Guardian of Angels. This place is just filled with hospice centers and home health care centers. You have one right here, 7-star home health care.
All right. Someone took over a motel. It's a freaking motel. It's just a motel. Someone just bought a motel. That's all this is. And they put a sign up. This isn't a hospice care. It's a freaking motel. Not even a hotel. It's a motel. Donna Hall says, yes, hospitals do referrals. There you go. But this is a freaking motel.
And then up here, you have Miracle Healing Hospice. So this hospice location, Miracle Healing Hospice, in 2023, they charged $1.3 million, and per beneficiary, it was $32,000 for 38 beneficiaries. Per beneficiary, that comes out to $32,935. Let's see if Grandma could check herself into this one. I'm just trying to be a good grandson. When we're knocking the door, no one's coming. We look inside the window. Empty building. In 2023, this place received $1.3 million.
Not a single piece of furniture.
Nothing.
Insane. This is insane.
Okay, well, since we can't go to Miracle, let's see if we can get SX Home Health. Says they're open Monday through Friday from 9:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m.
It's getting really hard to find grandma the healthcare she needs these days.
It really is, isn't it? We got SX Home Healthcare. They're not open, so it's all right because we can go to Alpha Omega Ventana Hospice Inc.
Not only are these shell companies, these are shell buildings. It's like somebody took a motel building and turned it into 100 fraudulent organizations.
We got a nice Mercedes down there. Three nice Mercedes down there.
This
3
place might
Teslas.
even double as like a.
I'm blown away.
Car lot. Like, are they selling a car right now?
Grandma's not going to Alpha and Omega, so maybe she can go to Serene Touch Home Healthcare.
Oh.
Says they're open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It's 1 p.m. right now. Let's see if they're here. Perfect. This one's open. Hello.
And once again, it was completely empty and nobody was there. We went to the next door because it was another hospice.
Here we have another location. We got St. Michelle, HHCI Home Healthcare Inc.
Has Gavin Newsom said anything about this video? Have he said anything? The fact that they're right next to each other is insane. I know, it's this crazy.
Hello? No one's here. Hello, sir.
How can I help you?
Yes. Well, we were originally looking for some hospice for our grandma, and then it turns out that all these locations are hospice and home health care locations, and a lot of these.
Looking for hospice for who?
Grandma.
For Dr. Oz?
Yeah, for Dr. Oz.
Yeah?
Yeah, for our grandma.
Yeah?
It'd be
for grandma?
It'd be pretty
Tell
good.
Dr. Oz to take his grandma and go to the other buildings and find the hospice. You know, this is stupid. You can record me.
Why can't I record you?
You cannot.
Oh, okay. Well, we were looking for Guardian of Angels.
Well, did you see any Garden of Angels on the doors?
Nope, but they received and billed $4.8 million.
Well, it's their problem.
But we do have yours, actually.
Mine?
Yeah, yours is a KMD, right?
Yes.
So we do have yours, and a lot of these.
How many millions did I need?
We don't have your official number because it wasn't posted on the CMS website or on their data set.
And you're from where?
My name's Nick Shirley. They actually made like all this information, the data public for everyone to see what was going on in our country because so much corruption's happening.
Yes.
But it doesn't look like we could find any of your information from the CMS data set, but we do have you here. So is that concerning that your information wasn't reported to CMS?
What information?
To the CMS data set as far as the billing and how much money you guys receive from Medicare and Medicaid?
Good old tallywhacker for $1.
First, you have to research.
Oh, that's what we have right here.
No. It's a piece of paper.
Oh well, we went through all the data sets.
If you want to learn, I'll teach you how to get after the crooked people.
Okay, help us. We'd love for you to help us.
First, you have to research, like you said the name, and you have a number, right?
Yes.
Then you come to my office. It's a brand new office, and you don't come to a building like this, like FBI guys. Oh, we're gonna get the crooks.
Okay, well, can you tell us, for instance, Miracle over there?
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about the Miracle.
Well, you should because they're.
Why not?
You should because they're making you people like you who have a real business apparently getting a bad rap. You realize that, right? For instance, they received $1.3 million. They're a shell company. There's nothing in there. It's completely empty, and they received $1.3 million. You should care.
What do you mean?
If you're in this industry, I'd be pissed if someone was stealing money, making me look bad if they were in my industry.
They don't
right?
look me bad because I'm not bad. You have anything against my agency? Let's go.
Well, we were asking.
Put my hands and.
We're just asking you questions, sir. Like, how come Miracle Healing Hospice right there? They received $32,000 per beneficiary, yet their building's completely empty.
Call the FBI, Department of Justice.
I'm just doing my job as a citizen to show people what's happening here in our country. Because we're all paying a lot of money in taxes, and it turns out a lot of it's just going towards fraud.
Well, I'm very happy you're going to catch the fraud people. Honestly.
Yeah, me too.
But it doesn't look like bad. It doesn't make me bad because some people are doing bad stuff.
Yeah. So what's the need for a 1,000% increase in hospice here inside of LA, in California?
You're asking me?
Yeah, because you're in the industry, so we figured might as well ask you. You obviously found it was a good business to start. You just started yours, right?
I started my business
How long?
1997.
Okay, great. So
how old
how
are
come
you?
how come
I'm
you're
sorry.
how come you're seeing such an increase in hospice care here?
Maybe I don't know if everybody likes the business. What could I say?
I shout out to the guy for at least talking on camera. I had a licensed home daycare business years ago. I kept records and files of each child's surprise visits each year. Crazy how people get away with this fraud or allowed to get away with it. It's I think someone said it earlier. Yellow Flash says, "What's up, Spirit?" I think someone said it earlier. It's someone that's already in the government getting a kickback. And happy birthday, big phrase. Happy birthday, man. It's got to be somebody in the government that just says, "Hey, do this and you won't get caught. We'll make sure of it. We'll make sure that the checks keep rolling in and you're not going to have to worry about it." You know what I mean? Like, it has to be. It has to be people in the government like getting kickbacks. There's no way that you could not see this and be like, how easy could it be for someone in the government to look at this video and say, let's just drive down to this motel and go through it? It's like, how can you not see this? Same thing with Minnesota, all them others. Freaking crazy, man.
Do this from 1997.
Good for you. And so, since you've been in the industry for so long, why do you think we're seeing 1,000% increase in hospice care here inside of LA in California?
I cannot answer that question because
looks like they're all running out of here. Everyone's heading out.
Oh, they're all leaving.
We just got to answer some questions. And why can't?
Who's running out?
What? Look at all the people scattering out of here. They're all here just a minute ago.
It's strange, there's,
I'm closing my vape shop and opening a Dude, Where's My Hospice Childcare? Only way I can afford my more Rippa comics. I'm with you, man. I'll open one right next door. Nobody can say Jay doesn't stick to his guns. Just saying. Oh.
For 80 people connected to one of these dormant
That's pretty
motel
good.
rooms with no furniture, and they are, getting $30,000 per person. It's millions of dollars. We come and knock on the door. It's an abandoned shell company.
I don't
building.
say it's right, and I don't care about those people.
Could you just answer the question? What's the need for 1,000% increase in hospice care here inside of LA, inside of California? You're in the industry, sir. You've known it. You know it better than me.
You're asking me? No, I don't.
You've been in it since 1997. You said.
Yeah, but I don't.
So what's the need for an increase?
Maybe there is a lot of old people already. I don't know what to say.
A lot of old people are dying.
You listen to Dr. Oz.
Golden Patriot was fantastic, and everybody should get it.
He's a fraud. He sell a lot of medication online. One of them, it's me. I bought.
Well, his information comes straight from the federal government, so I trust his more than yours.
Let me finish it. I bought his pills. I gained weight.
Well, you still look like you're pretty heavy, sir.
You look healthy to me.
Because of Dr. Oz.
Oh, you're fat because of Dr. Oz?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Sure.
Sir, how are you doing?
The...
This guy doesn't think there's any fraud going on.
First of all, not this guy. You have to respect me.
What's your name?
Doesn't matter.
All right. Well, this guy with no name. Well, you don't think there's any fraud?
Name. What's your name?
My name's Nick Shirley.
My name is John Boyadjian.
Okay, great.
There is a lot of fraud going on, but it's not me. I don't give a who does what.
Yeah, we never said you were committing the fraud,
well,
sir.
I'm here. I'm here, right? So I'm standing next to you.
Do you know where Guardian of Angels Hospice is? No idea. Oh, Angels of Peace. Cool. Hello. Well, can we just ask you guys some questions? We might be able to get you some business. Are you the head honcho here or what?
No, you're the head honcho. Get out of from here. Give me my phone.
I thought you don't know who these people were, though.
Give me my phone.
Oh, wow.
Alrighty. Light Angel.
Come here.
Oh, oh, I'm running.
Hello from across the pond. In California, Nick was was in a needle of an extra large hay bale. Imagine how many needles there are. Yeah. That's great. Thank you guys for all the super chat love, man. Appreciate it. I've been a couple days without streaming. And thanks for like keeping the lights on over here. I really appreciate it. So
Look at him. What?
Come here.
I'm right
come
here. I'm right here, sir.
Come here.
What's going on?
Call 911.
For what?
Call 911.
For what? Sir, we're just asking questions, and if you want to answer them, you can answer them.
Call 911.
We're just looking for guardian of angels. Hospice.
Well, you're American citizens,
Look,
right?
we're looking for guardian of angels.
You're American citizens, right?
Of course, are
Do
you?
you see any guardian of angels in here?
Not yet. We're
Then
looking.
get
for
out of
it.
here.
That's what we're looking for, sir.
There's like 100 doors. This is just one door.
Okay, get out of here then.
What's your problem with us asking people about simple questions about where our tax dollars are going?
I don't.
We're asking questions
I
about where our
don't.
taxes
Yeah.
are going.
You're not asking, you're harassing people.
How are we
You
harassing
can't
people?
be two guys standing in here as a guardians and you're harassing people.
Yeah, because people want to kill me for exposing fraud here in the United States.
Why they want to kill you?
Fraudsters
You're
don't
doing
like
good
being
job.
exposed.
Huh?
Why are you raising your voice if you have nothing to hide?
You think I'm hiding?
What are you so scared
You're
about me
accusing
coming
me?
around here for?
I'm not scared. I'm telling you, don't harass
You're shaking.
people.
Why are you shaking?
Because I have a diabetes.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
But so,
I need your full names.
oh, you want my full name? It's on the internet.
No, I don't go to internet. I'm too old.
Oh, okay.
What's your full names?
Sir, we're just asking you questions about,
What's your full names?
oh, we just want
They
hospice.
told you the Garden of Angels in this building.
It's right here.
Check in my camera.
Go look for it, bro. You see
That's
any
what we're
Garden
doing.
of Angels?
That's what we're doing.
I'm
And you're getting
telling
mad
you.
at us.
No, you're
We
going
can't
to
find
hold the door.
We can't find it.
I can't find it.
So are all
Where's
the,
my grandma gonna go, man? They're taking in millions of dollars. I can't find a place. You know?
Well, what can I say? What can
okay,
I do?
well, thank you, sir. Have a good day. So here in this parking lot, you do have some nice cars. You got a Tesla, a nice Mercedes. You got another Tesla, a nice Lexus, another Tesla, a really nice Mercedes right here as well. Another Tesla, Audi. Really nice cars.
Mercedes-Benz, a lot of Teslas.
A lot of really nice cars for
Hospice.
hospice.
Usually-
Must be very lucrative because a lot of these businesses, these doors right here have nothing on them. All the blinds are turned out. In places like Miracle up there, they have received $1.3 million.
He does all this exposure. Does anyone actually get investigated and indicted? No. That's the problem. That's the problem. It's like, it's all going on. That's why I'm saying, like, it's got to be someone. They're all connected somehow. You've seen some of those old films, like even what's the one with Denzel Washington and oh my gosh, Jay, American Gangster. You guys see American Gangster? You saw how all the cops and like people in the government were all in on it? That was based off a true story. Like, everybody's in on it, man. Everybody's freaking in on it. That's why these things don't get shut down. That's the whole thing. Like, everybody's in on it. Not everybody, but you know what I mean. Like, there's good cops and good people out in this world, but it's like the more I watch this stuff, it's just kind of like it's just beyond me, you know? Like this goes so deep and it's just nothing will get done. You know? I hope like down the line something will happen. But I don't know, man. It's like it's really sad to see. And then like the fact that makes it worse, I feel like when they I feel like they're them flaunting around with these expensive cars and stuff, just shoving it in all our faces at people that work hard and all that. You know, it's like.
Yet there's absolutely nothing inside. This is what you call welfare maxing. And Rise, you come out, you're welcomed by two nice BMWs, one right here, and inside of there, you have a whole plethora of Mercedes, Teslas, BMWs, you name it. But apparently, there's nothing fishy going on according to them.
We then headed to the next hospice compound in search of Hospice of Caring Hearts, which billed $2.5 million. However, when we arrived, it was nowhere to be found, but there was a bunch of new hospices that had popped up.
So this is how crazy this hospice fraud is here inside of California. You have all these businesses, they literally open up a business, they just put HFS Hospice Care Inc. They don't do anything with the storefront. And then you have another one right here, Relief Home Healthcare. Absolutely empty inside. And then you have another one, SKH Home Healthcare. They're just popping up everywhere. So this isn't some random thing that's happening here inside of California and Los Angeles in this Van Nuys area. Quite literally, we've been to 2 locations so far, and they're just popping up these home healthcare, these hospice centers, and they're not even doing anything to try and hide what they're doing. It's 1 p.m. right now. No one's working the front desk. Inside this location as well, you have absolutely nobody inside it. We're just wondering, we're coming through Van Nuys, how come there's so many of these home healthcare, these hospices that are popping up everywhere?
I have no idea.
What made you want to start yours?
This isn't mine. I just work here.
Okay, and how come you think there's such a sudden rise of all these hospices and home healthcares?
I have no idea, honestly.
Pretty lucrative business, or?
I wouldn't say like that's that crazy.
Because there's a lot of them.
Yeah, I know.
The same building, but now on the backside you have Canestro Care Hospice Inc., Studio Care Hospice Inc., El Primero Home Healthcare right there. And if you're looking for a massage to take a break from the hospital or anything, you can come right up.
Hamburger tax. Mazda got gutted. I don't know. Bobby K has stopped sending funds to these places. I read Daughter's Revenge last night. Good stuff. I'm glad you liked it, man. 100 Battles. What a cool name. Thank you. Thank you for the support.
And this building right here is a perfect example of a dilapidated building that is now being used for a hospice, home healthcare, and adult daycare.
And this is the crazy thing that appears to be happening here in California. You can just start your own hospice. You have Advent Hospice right here. If you want to start your own home healthcare, you can just put up a white piece of paper and stick a logo onto it and say that's your home healthcare company. If you want to start an adult daycare, you can just get a building like this and receive money from the government. That's the crazy thing, is inside this one building, you have an adult day healthcare, you have a hospice, and then you have a home healthcare center operating all in one location. And why are tax dollars going towards all of these buildings? And they're quite literally everywhere. Everyone should be a bit suspicious about what's happening here. Inside of these parking lots too, you'll always find a super nice BMW, Mercedes, you name it, newest Audis. You always find the nicest cars outside of these healthcare and hospice centers.
We headed to the next suspicious hospice location, and what do we find?
A brand new Mercedes. Everywhere we go in this video, going around these hospice and home healthcare centers, there is a nice Mercedes or BMW. We have all day hospice care, Health Elect Care, you have Edom Hospice, Lacar Home Health, and even back here, this is just one floor inside this building. You have Santa Rita Hospice. I don't know what the need is for all these hospice centers, but for instance, All Day Hospice back there, they billed $3.1 million, and per beneficiary, that was $6,000, 24 claims per patient with only 2 codes, which means 2 services and over 500 patients. And they started billing in April 2023 and accumulated $3.1 million in 19 months. So maybe if you want to get rich here inside the United States, come to LA, open up a hospice, because there's a 1,000% increase in hospices opening up here.
Jay needs a burger, maybe 2.
And you can go ahead and become a millionaire. Could you just answer, for instance, we have some information right here that there is $6,000 per beneficiary and 24 claims per patient with only 2 codes. Can you give us any explanation? Okay, yeah, we just want to make sure if you want anything to clarify, if you want to clarify anything. Okay. For this video, we really do want to give each and every single person the opportunity to answer just quite literally the facts. All this information is coming straight from the public databases. And if they refuse to answer simple questions about businesses they're operating, I think that says a lot about what's going on behind the scenes. Now we are here outside of Healthy Life Adult Daycare. This place, over the past few years, has billed $19.8 million alone. Now let's go see if I can enroll my grandma, because she needs some daycare. And this right here is the entrance of a building that's received over $19 million. So this is the location that's received over $19 million. Kind of crazy, right? They say that right here, right now we're here at 1:30. No adults are here. I wouldn't doubt that adults do come, but $19 million.
There's no one there.
It's kind of like North Korea. It's like everything's set up, but there's no people. It's like for a show almost.
Bella Stella, $184.99. Lurker message.
And could we get like a brochure to enroll our grandma into this location?
I don't have anything.
Can anyone give us a brochure?
Much love to you, Bella Stella.
Somebody has information about here?
Don't think it's enough to say it's fraudulent, because you do see that it is operating. There were people working inside there. But the fact that there's just businesses like these popping around everywhere, and this is what they look like outside of a location that receives $19 million over the past few years, yet the building looks completely almost dismantled out here. And look, all they have to say that they are the adult day healthcare is that sign that says ADHC. And there was some people working inside of it. We have the phone number right here. Darren's gonna go ahead and give a phone call and see if somebody from inside answers. There are people inside right now. The phone's just ringing.
You can leave a message after the tone. This mailbox is full.
There you have it. They don't even have an inbox available to take in a voicemail. And another thing to take note of is Gavin Newsom right now in Poly Market. He is the leading nominee for the Democrats come 2028. All this fraud taking place, all this waste is taking place. Nobody really knows what's going on. I mean, look at this place. This adult daycare received $19 million, has billed the state of California over $19 million for the past few years. This is all taking place here. So that is something to think about come 2028 with Gavin Newsom leading the Democrats right now on Poly Market.
The way these hospices are able to enroll these people and collect money from Medicare and Medi-Cal here inside of California is they collect the Medicare numbers from individuals and then sign them up for hospice without them even knowing. I actually went and spoke with a professional inside of the medical industry to get her opinion on how this all works. We're seeing all of these hospices pop up here. Why is hospice and home health care such a booming business right now?
I think it's become a trend of fraud. Honestly, has like I heard about this about 5 years ago during COVID, that people were building hospices and selling them. It was like a business these people made. So it's an easy way to build Medicare with their people's beneficiary numbers that people can easily steal and even purchase and buy. They buy numbers from people and tell them, give me your Medicare beneficiary number and then we'll give you something in return.
And what does that mean, give you my beneficiary number?
So there's an ID that you have. Medicare gives you, Medicare is for anybody 65 and over. So they'll give you a Medicare ID number. And that number is what's used to bill Medicare.
So essentially, if they can get a number from somebody, it's almost like getting a credit card number. And then from there, they can continue to bill and bill and bill and get that Medicare money.
Exactly. It's actually more beneficial than finding a credit card these days. Anybody can get a hospice license, actually. You don't need to be a physician. You don't need to be a doctor. You can apply and get a hospice license in the state of California. They bill, they take the Medicare numbers, they bill Medicare, the Medicare sends them a check right away. It's an easy process.
So an old person might be a bit naive to giving somebody their Medicare number, yes, and without them even knowing, that's more valuable than giving them their credit card number.
Correct.
In fact, in LA, there's locations that will teach you how to open up your own hospice center. So I went there with a potential business partner to try and become a multi-millionaire in hospice.
We know that hospice is a very lucrative business. So I joined a business partner right here. His name's Darren. And we're here outside the Hospice Consultants, and we would like to start our own hospice today. We're just two young men who want to become millionaires here inside the United States, and it seems like the only way to do it nowadays is by committing fraud. So we're going to go in and see if we can start our own hospice.
Crazy.
Are you guys
Thank you, Misa Don.
the Hospice Consultants?
Yes.
Oh, can we talk to you guys?
What's funny, Jay Kamala
I want to open
had
my hospice.
the lead over Gavin Newsom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what was your name?
My name's Nick, but I want to open up a hospice.
I understand, but we don't take care of that.
Can I get some information?
Do you want a number?
Yeah, or give me a flyer or something. And this is the hospice consultant.
Yes. Not only hospice.
All right, so they say they're open right now. They won't let us into the lobby. This is no way to conduct business. We are two entrepreneurs trying to open up our own hospice.
Soaked to the bone right now.
We were denied service by the potential fraudsters, and as we were leaving, one of the fraudsters started to leave from the back in a $200,000 Maybach.
And we have a
God dang, man.
Where can we open a hospice at? We'd like to open up a hospice. Get a Maybach just like you. So is this how I can get a Maybach by opening up my own hospice?
Now, after seeing all the wealth that is being created from these hospice centers, I headed back to the original location where we found over 15 hospices in one plaza. I wanted to make sure it wasn't a fluke that Armenian mafia members were running the show and that there weren't just randomly $100,000 cars the day I went.
I think I just figured out how to fund the Japan trip. Hear me out, says Mike. What's up, High Tide? Shout out, brother.
By. And this time it was even worse.
Sir, how are you? Good. So what do you think about all this hospice fraud? Sir, you're in the Cybertruck, driving away, taking money from old people. Yet he's just driving away in his Cybertruck, won't even answer any questions. Let's see, we have another rich person as well that's getting rich off this hospice. This guy's leaving as well. So the two people that walked out of Holy Angels, they're in a brand new Cybertruck and a new BMW. How lucrative of a business is hospice? I'm seeing a Cybertruck here in a nice BMW. It's good. Yeah, because it looks like, for instance, Guardian of Angels, that used to be here, $4.8 million they built the state of California. And how many clients do you guys have?
Do you have a badge? Do I need to answer your question?
I'm just curious.
It's not mine. I just work.
Yeah. You must be getting paid pretty well, right?
Bro, my parents, bro.
Do your parents run the hospice?
They don't work.
No. Who's that guy in the Cybertruck? He's your uncle. So it's like a family business to own the hospices. But why was he walking out of the hospice then too?
Brother, can you leave me alone?
Like these hospices, there's nothing inside of them.
If it's not you guys, how come you're in the newest
if
BMW and the newest Cybertruck?
Brother, because I'm not only because of the hospice, brother, leave me alone.
Just all the other hospices? Do you like taking care of old people? Like, are you the one going out visiting the hospice patients, sir? Uh-oh, he's gonna have to do another point turn.
You guys are in my fucking way. Move.
You could just go that way. What's the key to opening up a hospice if I wanted to open up one? Because you're in the family business of hospices. If I want to open my own. What do you do for work here?
Huh?
What do you do for work here?
Why?
Oh, we're just looking around. We're seeing all these hospices, so we're just curious.
Well, I don't know, man.
I don't know. Just random
Word got
people
out that I was
walking
inside of
around.
the plaza and all the fraudsters started hopping in their cars, leaving the scene.
Excuse me. Let's see if they can just answer our questions really quick. Hello, can we ask you a quick question? Driving out in a brand new M8. They can't get out that easy. How can I get an M8 as well? Should I open up a hospice? Driving out in a brand new M8 BMW M8 competition. Listen to this thing. This is the sound of hospice money.
Wow. I don't know what to say. Wow.
And this is the guy who said he's fat because of Dr. Oz. His business is not open today. Seems like this mafia right here is naming all of their companies after the word angel. We have Angels of Valley Hospice. We have Angels of Haven, Angels of Peace.
You and me
Light
both,
of
brother. You
Angels.
and me both.
Yet the BMWs, one right here, one right there, two brand new Mercedes over there. It just is unbelievable the amount of money that these people are making, and they're not even trying to hide it. Buying these luxury cars, each and every single person's wearing some sort of designer clothing as well. And this building looks like it used to be some sort of old motel that has turned into some cash grab, money grab for hospices here. Would you like to give any last statement about what's going on here? Nothing? Because it seems like it was pretty good family business. Another guy just pulled out in the M8 competition.
Good for them, bro. Why are you guys pocket watching? Man, leave the fucking people alone.
Because this is taxpayers' dollars that are paying for all this stuff.
Okay. The fuck you do? That ass just working, bro.
With taxpayers' dollars receiving money from Medicare, Medicaid, Medi-Cal, you name it. And it just seems like a lot of people are getting rich off of
I'm busy, bro. I have work.
the death of old people. What do you do for work here?
Bro.
It's sad to think about it. Here in the United States, we're literally being defrauded by people who are taking advantage.
I just
of
want people to
old
buy
people,
He-Man shirts.
young people in daycares, disabled people with autism clinics, and no one's doing anything to stop it. So I think it's time we stand up to these fraudsters and tell them, let them know, you are stealing from everyday American citizens. People can't afford homes. Rents are expensive. Their insurance is expensive. Everything's getting more and more expensive. If we
I'm
don't
just
crack down on
shocked,
fraud,
man. I was
national
like,
debt's
it's
going to
crazy.
continue going up. This is just one of the factors that affects the national debt. And we're going to lose the value of our own dollar. So people, if they want to really fight to keep America great, a great way to do it is by fighting fraud, because this is just unbelievable. You have people who drive around in BMWs, M8 competitions, Mercedes. Meanwhile, everyday American citizens are struggling to be able to afford their own bills.
Shout out Mike Has Bad Knees with a 100 kicks over on Kick. I wanted to make this a special stream with it, but I'm like, you know, I gotta be honest, man. I fear for his life, dude. I'm not even joking. It's just, I don't even know, man. Like, it's like, what do you do? And today we're going to be talking about, you know, maybe some good news here real quick. He-Man is old enough to be in a hospice.
Say the young people that are getting saved, some of them are 20 years old, they have that void in their heart. But why do you think we're seeing this happen in our country?
The culture is starving for purpose. Yep. People are starving for meaning. People want so badly for their life to mean something, and they're asking hard questions. Yeah. And I think social media is making it even worse, because these 20-somethings are comparing themselves to things that they see online.
Yes.
And they feel like losers. They feel like they're not successful, but they're comparing themselves to something that's not real. Mm-hmm. Social media is not real. What you're seeing out there, it's a lie. Mm-hmm. And they're asking these hard questions, and they're starting to come back to church. I think they're realizing that the modern day, the digital age, you can talk to ChatGPT and it gives you all kinds of answers about what life is. But there are no good answers outside the church. There never have been. The church is where all the answers are.
Say the young people that are getting saved, some of them are 20 years old, they have that void in their heart. But why do you think we're seeing?
That's some good news. Jay is a lie. We keep reporting that Gen Z, more Gen Z are heading over to church, Does anybody know what this is right here? What is the White House posting? What is this? What is this? Why did the White House post this? I thought they posted something else too. This is kind of weird. It doesn't really make sense why they posted this. My brother, Mexican Iron Man for $30. Not 10, not 20, not 50, 30. Announcing the grand the grand opening of Mexican Iron Hospice Care. We focus on serving the needs specifically for smoking hot female Venezuelan and Ukrainian chicks aged 21 to 41. We specialize in offering massages and topless pool parties. Brother, I hope you're doing well, man. Can I apply for that job? Can I apply for that job? Alex, shout out, man. He says, I bought the He-Man shirt. Proud. Shout out, brother. Yeah, we all want to know, Mexican Iron, where's the application? Bro, what kind of life is that, man? To live off tacos and give massages to beautiful women. Jaser. Yo. That's crazy. I wonder what this is all about. I don't know. I don't know. Crazy. Crazy times when the White House is like posting weird stuff like this. Anyway. That's the show, ladies and gentlemen, today. I'm going to go get some breakfast, get ready for Geeks and Gamers Daily. There is no midday mixer today, but I do believe we will have a First Shots show tonight at 8 p.m. where we go over Project Hail Mary. Spoiler review, because I'm leaving Friday again to go work at another convention. So yeah, so I haven't even had a single day. I need a day like to just recoup, but no rest for the weary, right? No rest for the weary. Project Hail Mary tonight, spoiler review, 8 p.m. on the Drunk 3PO channel. And thank you guys for all the love and everything. Yeah, I know, right? I feel it, right? I will be back tomorrow morning. I would raid Cobra Cast, but he doesn't have raids turned on. So, you know, Jay made the whole morning without getting his stream canceled. Proud of you. Thank you. Shout out. God bless you. I love you. Get the He-Man shirt.